Okay, welcome back to my channel. I thought for today's video that I would do a little everyday makeup tutorial for you. If you want to get this look, keep watching. I'm really excited. I love the products I use and it truly is my everyday makeup routine. So here we go. Today I am actually on a time crunch because I'm about to leave for one of my best friend's baby showers. But I thought I would sit down and do a little, maybe a get ready with me. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know how much I'll talk because I do have to kind of get going. But this is my everyday makeup tutorial. I literally do the same makeup literally every day. And I feel like I have perfected the look and I have some products that I really like. So I thought I would just show it off. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first thing, obviously when I shower, I wash my face in the morning. I recently picked up this. It's the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. I went and got a facial recently and the esthetician told me to get an exfoliator. I have kind of sensitive skin, but this one, it's done wonders. And I don't get irritated using it. And then I have, this is the lotion I use, the moisturizer. This is just CeraVe's Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And I do have like their face moisturizer with SPF, but I actually like this one better. Little blue bottle. This is the travel size, but sometimes you'll notice I have quite a few travel size products and I think I actually like them better. They just fit in my makeup bag and they don't go, I feel like it takes me longer to use them than you would think. Like they last longer than you would think. So yeah. Okay, so that's all I do. I don't use a primer or anything. Also, if my eye's red, it's because I got shampoo in my eye, so that's fun. Next, okay, I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Everyone is obsessed with this. It's for a reason. And I am shade 2. It's really good. I like it because it still shows my freckles and it kind of evens out my skin tone. So I'll put that on, and if I'm looking over here, it's because this is where my mirror is at. Once I have that on my face, I use this brush. This you can find at like Target. I'm sorry, I look so crazy. These you can find at Target, Walmart, whatever. It's the Real Techniques face brush. It's 200. I've used this for years and it's so good at blending out, especially like foundation or contour, anything on your face. It just gives you like a really smooth finish. So I'll blend out. Okay, so it looks a little crazy at this point, but this gives you just like such a sheer glowy coverage and I really like that. I have pretty normal skin. If you were oily, maybe you wouldn't like it. But once I add other products on, I feel like it's like the perfect finish for my skin. So next I do my contour. This is the Fenty Beauty, the Sticks, and it's the shade Amber. It's a very cool tone shade, which is good for me. I'm too fair to have anything like too warm on my face. It just looks orange. So I use this and do a little contour, and it kind of doubles as my contour and bronzer. So I just put it around the edge of my face. I don't really do chin or nose. I feel like it doesn't ever look that good, but and then I'm blending out with the same brush. I feel like that just adds a nice little warmth to my skin, gives me a little definition. And then next I conceal, and I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is the shade Affogato. I am basically the lightest shade or second to lightest shade in everything I do. So I just conceal under my eyes, forehead, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit down my nose, just to kind of bring the high points of my face back out. Shower. This is one of my favorite couple who's having a baby, and it's been long awaited, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun today. I haven't even figured out what I'm gonna wear, so I'm gonna do my makeup and then figure out what I'm gonna wear, and I'll show you the final look. But now I use a beauty blender. This is just the Real Techniques one. It's so dirty, sorry, but you can get it from Target, Walmart, wherever. I like this one. I don't even know if I've ever used a real beauty blender, but I feel like it's the same. So I'll just blend this out with this, and I kind of blend out any other harsh lines that might still be left from my contour or anything like that. Pretty busy. I have a couple friends that are graduating. Tomorrow is Father's Day. There's just a lot going on, but it's good. I'm excited. So now that my concealer is done, we're almost done with the face, and I feel like this always continues to look slightly crazy until I do powder, but we have one more step before that. I just got the Rare Beauty blush. Again, I think everyone's talking about this, but it's for a reason. It's so good. The color I use is Happy, and it's they have dewy colors and they have matte colors. This is a dewy color, or like a dewy finish, so it gives you kind of a little glow. And I think it's just a really nice color for summer. It looks good, it's easy to blend out. So I just do a little dot on each cheek and a tiny dot on my nose. And then I go back to the Real Techniques brush and blend that out. I'm definitely in my blush era. I think especially because I have fair skin, I feel like my skin's supposed to look kind of flushed and blushy. It's the prettiest way I think my skin looks. So I probably put a lot on, but I think it's cute. So then finally I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, and this is just a travel size one. They sell them at Sephora. I'm shade 1 fair. And I really like the little ones because it just is so much easier to carry around, like when I travel and in my bags and stuff. So I actually just bought a new one, but the one I had before this, I think I literally had for at least 6 months, and I use it basically every day. So now I just set like basically my T-zone. I don't want anything to be too shiny there, but I still want to let my skin be glowy. Okay, so maybe I need a little more here. I feel like that is where my skin starts. This is kind of weird lighting, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like this is where my skin starts to look its best. So at that point, I am now gonna move on to brows. I have my eyebrows microbladed, and I really love it. I feel like I have a decent amount of eyebrow hair. I have like good thick brows naturally, but they are truly translucent, like completely blonde see-through. And the reason they don't look like that right now is because of microblading, and I'll tint them sometimes. But the microblading has really helped just like have a more defined shape even when I'm not wearing makeup, which I like. But because I went for a more natural look with my microblading, I feel like I still want to fill in my brows when I'm wearing a full face of makeup like this. So I don't mind that at all. I have used this for years. It's the Hourglass Brow Pencil. It's the only good blonde brow pencil I can find that's not too red. I feel like a lot of blonde products pull red on me. So this is like an ashy color, and it is platinum blonde is the shade. So I'm gonna fill in my brows off camera because I need to pull my mirror close to do them, but then I'll show you next steps after. Okay, so I just finished filling in my brows, and I feel like it just starts to complete the look. But I really like the fluffy brow look, so I've used the Anastasia brow, not the pomade, I don't know, the clear brow gel. Sometimes I feel like it is a little thick though, so I've actually been using the Got2b gel, and then I get these little spoolies off of Amazon, and I just literally, the opening of the gel is just big enough for the spoolie to fit in, so I just dip the spoolie in the gel and then comb through my brows, and I feel like it just makes them have a little more definition in the brow, like of the actual brow hairs themselves kind of pop back up, and I like the fluffy look, so that's how I do it. So yeah, this is after a little gel. Next, I'm doing mascara. I use Monsieur Big from Lancome, and I like this one a lot. It's just very volumizing, a nice black mascara. I'm also gonna do this off camera because I feel like it's a little tough to do while I'm talking, but I'll be right back. Okay, so mascara is done. I feel like I have pretty long lashes naturally. Shout out to my mom. But I almost always, if I'm doing like a full face of makeup like this, put falsies on. I just like the extra volume, and I don't ever really wear I wear mascara. I don't ever really wear eyeshadow or eyeliner that much anymore, and so I feel like the lash just like adds a little definition to my eyes, but it still keeps kind of like a natural look going. So I've already worn these lashes once. I reuse them for like a week and just clean them in between. But they are the Ardell Wispies, and I usually cut off a couple of the little clusters towards the end and make them just like slightly shorter so that they look even more natural. I'll show you what they look like when they're on. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna try to show you guys how I put the falsies on, because I think a lot of people are nervous about putting on strip lashes, but I think they're so easy. It definitely takes some practice, but once you get it down, it's pretty quick. And one of my secrets to success is using black lash glue. So it's the pink duo one, black lash glue. If you use clear, I think it's a lot easier to see your real lash line versus the lash line on the falsies. But the black glue almost kind of acts as an eyeliner, and when you stick it on, it kind of fills in between. If you don't get it exactly on your real lash line, it kind of fills it in. So it's much more blended look. So I take the lash glue, I take this as one of the lashes, and I just put a very small amount on, like a thin line, over the whole length of the lash, and make sure you get both ends really well, because you don't want those to lift, because that's what makes it uncomfortable and come off. And the other thing too is I think that's what helps when you, so I put that much glue on. I don't know if you can see, a really thin amount. But I think that's what makes lashes uncomfortable for some people too, is if you don't cut them before you wear them. Like if it's just even slightly too long and hits you while you're blinking or something, ooh, it's the worst feeling in the world. So I wait for like maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Sometimes I blow on it. I wait for it to dry so the glue can be a little bit tacky. So then I have this, I'm obsessed with this mirror. It's the Simple Human mirror. I would show it to you, but it's gonna show a weird reflection, but it lights up. It lights up, sorry, it's a little dirty. And it's so nice. It's like a magnified mirror and it has a light, so it really helps. I kind of tilt the mirror up a little bit so that I'm almost looking down into the mirror. And then I have my lash, and I'll try to do this so you can see. I look down and I place the lash above my real lashes and then use both hands to kind of press it down in as close to my lash line as I can. And then I just adjust a little if I need to. And the lash is on. So I'll do the other side and be right back. Okay, so both lashes are on now. We are basically done. My final step is lips, and I am not a huge lip girl. I don't like lipstick. I don't really like lip liner. I mean, I'll do it, but like for special occasions. I'm not doing that every day. So I recently discovered or heard about, I think this is an older product, but I just learned about it, the Benna Tint. And it's like a lip stain. I think you can use it as a cheek stain too, but I haven't tried that. So I just do a slight lip stain to kind of keep my lips looking cute and not just nude and washed out. So I do a little bit of this, and I'll show you. I just put a small layer on. Let's see. It's kind of drippy, so you have to get the excess off. And then I just do a layer, kind of rub it in, and then sometimes do another layer. And then, yeah, it's this really pretty lip color. Once that has kind of dried in, I'll go in with the Laneige sleeping mask. This is supposed to be a sleeping mask, but I use it all the time. And then it's just like a nice little moisturizer for your lips. So I rub that in. And we're all done. This is my everyday makeup look. I'm gonna go get ready and do my hair, and then I'll do a final check-in, and I'll try to get some better lighting. But this is how I do my makeup literally every day, and I love it. I feel good about it. I feel like I have great products that work well for my skin, and I'd recommend any of them. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll do a little check-in when I'm ready and about to walk out the door. Okay, so this is the final look. I did my hair, put on this little dress. Like I said, I'm heading to a baby shower, so I kind of have to get going, but I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I think it turned out great. I mean, it's my everyday makeup for a reason, and I hope you enjoy. I hope you come back next week for a new video, and please subscribe, like, share. I appreciate the support so much. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.